Hello one and all, and welcome back to the channel and part number 50. Oh, I can't get that. That's a bit of a problem. Of my Farming Simulator 22 challenge. We are carrying on from where we left off, so I'm a little distracted. The cultivator got shoved back a bit further than it's supposed to be. There we go. The potato harvesters are often working. You can just see one in the background and on the foreground there, not background, foreground. Busy. They'll fill up really quickly and a whole lot. And that's fine. That's totally fine. We are preparing up contracts for 15 and 6. Both of them are cultivating. We have a cultivator. I know it looks just like the plough, but it is a cultivator. Make sure I did actually pick up the right one. Yeah, cultivator. That'd be a kick in the teeth. You start ploughing instead of cultivating. Right, okay, so yeah, off he goes. We won't be following him. He can go off and do these contracts all by himself. We have other work to do. I've been umming and ahhing about some changes to the farm. I know I need to be getting on with the grass, and that really is important, but I want to make some changes. This, if I can sell it, which I can, is going. As is, if I can sell this one. This one, I don't need it. It is actually in the way. So, it can go. The reason it's in the way? Nice and simple. I don't remember. No, I do. I really do. Honest, I know what I'm talking about. We don't need all that space. We don't need that massive great big barn for the equipment that we're running. All we need is one of these. Maybe two, but for now just the one. Although technically we could possibly plonk another one there. But anyway, so combine 1, combine 2, potato harvester, maybe beet harvester. Yeah, we are going to need more. I really wish I could sell that. But, okay, what else was I going to put down? Silos. The particular silo. There it is, the bale silo. Why do we want bales? Well, we want them for hay and straw. Yeah. Honestly, I have a good plan in mind here. It's not all being made up as we go along. Honest. Huh? Right. So let's plonk that one down. Let's just move him just along there. And dump. He hasn't ruined that, but he has ruined that. That's okay. Painting. We don't need all that space. That's just too much. So we'll just return this with our lovely ghosting in effect. Royal pain in the ass that it is. Put that back. There we go. So that will be for vehicle storage. Plenty of room to get our combines around there. We could even move the headers up to this side piece, which is just fine. Could also store them along here. Bale storage for hay. Bales, hay, that's it. We've got the tedder, which is just over there. We are going to lease in a baling piece of equipment. I'm going to go chase after a potato harvester. We're going to get rid of that other garage and we're going to put in place something. Not quite certain what. It may end up being more of those small sheds. Because we do have more implements coming. Obviously we've got our cotton picker, we're going to be getting our sugar beet harvester, although they do need to stay further away, so we may not need them on the farm. He should be filling up and stopping momentarily, I think. So yeah, we're going to make some changes to the farm. It is obviously saving us a lot of money. Those barns are not cheap. And we can put that money to good use by buying some of our loaned equipment, which will reduce the amount of expenditure we have. Come on, fill up. Oh, you filled up first. No, chased after the wrong combo. Never mind. There we go. So we'll get these guys empty and then we'll get back to it. I'm going to leave the other shed there for now, but we will move the combines around at some point. Might do when we next have to bring them out. There's no particular rush, but we are going to get on with the grass cutting because we have a lot to do, and it is just after 7:30 in the morning, but we've got half the map to harvest. And if we're turning it into hay as well, that's going to take some time. So first things first, we want to find out where the hell the other potato harvester is. He's hiding somewhere over there. There he is. And of course he's facing in a direction where I've got to sit there and wait for him to unload rather than just being able to leave the truck on the field. Of course. I don't think we're going to get this field done in this episode. Even with 2 really good harvesters, it's still a huge field. I don't know why they keep seeding this one with potatoes. This is actually the second time in a row that this field has been seeded with potatoes. By the AI, not by me. This isn't my field. We just do not need this many potatoes. No, we do. We need lots and lots of potatoes. Me in particular on the farm, but in real life as well, potatoes are very important. And easy to grow. So, yeah, but we'll leave these guys to it momentarily. I'll just get this truck back up onto a crest so he doesn't struggle, because if you're watching you can actually see this thing struggling to get away. I do actually need to go into its code and give it a little bit more power. Mess about with the torque settings just to give it a bit more oomph getting up the hills. Because it's not particularly happy. So anyway, so cultivation is underway on field 6. When he's done, we'll move him down to field 15, and then we'll see what next contract we've got there. Harvesting on field 5 is 34% complete. And for the swather, which is cutting grass, he's done around this area, all the custom fields around here, and we are now working on this bit. We're going to go up around here, we're going to cut all of this. The aim for the day, if we can pull it off, is to do all of this around field 9 and 13 and then go all around fields 1, 3, 4. If we can get that done in today's episode, I'm happy. If we can get further, that's even better, because then we need to do 10 around the farm, 11, and finish up with field 12. That's all I own that has direct access to open grass. So a lot to do, so we're going to crack on. For you guys, it'll run in accelerated speed as always. No commentary from me with some music in the background, so I really hope you enjoy that. I'll bring us back when he's done with his field 6 cultivation and we're relocating down to 15 so that we can do a bit of an update and see where we're at. So sit back, relax and enjoy the show, and we'll speak again real soon. Right then, as promised, let's just make sure these guys are working. No blinky blinkies. So, cultivation for field 6 is completed. So we'll hand that one in. And now they want sowing. What are they sowing? Well, backs of barley. Which is what I think they had in there originally. So we harvested it to replant it. Fair enough. We'll take it. But before we get on with that, we are going to move down to field 15, which is straight down. Try not to hit the van in the process. And we'll cultivate that one. I say we. The AI is going to do it. I am going to carry on cutting grass. Because it's just so much fun. Whilst he's moving, we are going to buy a new piece of equipment. Or rather, we're going to loan a new piece of equipment. There we go. We'll do the Fent Squadra 1290N UD. Don't know what the UD stands for. Not a clue. But that's what we want. I've overrun it. Too busy reading. That is going to be for turning all the hay into nice neat bales that we will deposit into our new barn. From there, we can just retrieve what we need each time the animals need feeding, whether that be for the cow feeder or for putting straight into the horse area or the sheep. And we've still got 291. How much is a field? What is our next field? What are we looking at? I think it's field 8 or 47. 16, 6, 7, yeah. So field 8 at 474,000. Definitely can't afford that. We can afford him. We could get the McCormick out of the way. I don't think we're going to be able to. Ooh, we could get the olive out of the way. It would almost bankrupt us though. Yes, we'll do that. That's that one off the books. There we go. Now we've got complaints from the potato people. So we've released. Well, actually, no. Yes, we have. We've released the baler, and we have bought our olive picker. So each time we have the olives up and working now, we don't have to worry about being charged usage costs. And whilst it sits idle, we don't have to worry about being charged a fee every hour. Until I replace that with the sugarcane harvester, because that is our next one. That's the potato guys filling up. We'll go and have a quick look at that one. We are going to have to go after this thing. I've never ever used this, to be honest. Not once. So this is going to be a really interesting experience. I think it's got. I hope it's got a trailer hitch on it. It looks like it has. Otherwise, we're going to run into a tiny bit of a problem. But we'll see how we go. But I am hopeful that that does have a trailer hitch, and that works fine. Wow, that's got a good capacity to it. Very expensive, but it's got a good capacity to it. Okay. Where's the other potato picker? This field is huge. When all said and done, I am anticipating possibly 3 of these 6 compartments to be filled with just potatoes. Oh, excellent. There's pipes on the outside as well, which means I can pull up alongside and then get back to the grass cutting. Right, we'll leave him to it. We are going to go back to grass, so I'll return you guys to accelerated speed. And I will bring us back when our Steiger is complete with field number 15. That'll be the cultivation contracts for the day done. And we'll move them on to seeding contracts, because I'm sure field 15 will give us a seeding contract as soon as he's done. And then we'll get those done. We are just past 8 o'clock in the morning. Slow and steady progress. But any progress is good progress. I hate doing this area of grass. It's a real pain in the ass. But we need it very, very badly. And I must check on my signage as well. I completely forgot to do that when we rolled around to a new day. It's probably quite full in the fermenter. In the headlands around these fields. I mean, it's good in one respect, you make a fortune, but it takes time, and I can't set the AI to do it, it won't work with this. Right, so yeah, I'll return you guys to accelerated speed, and we'll come back when field 15 is cultivated up, and we'll go from there. So enjoy the show once again, and we'll speak again when we're done. We're probably going to wrap the episode up after that one. Again, I'm conscious of the fact that these things are running on for way, way, way too long. So yeah, we'll see. But either way, speak again shortly. Okie dokie. Cultivation contracts completed. So we now move on to sowing. So field number 6 is going to be barley. Field 15 is going to be corn. So we're at field 6. We're set up for barley. And off you go. Field number 5 is progressing nicely. We are just coming up on 50%. They are whittling it down beautifully. And I am making fairly decent headway through the grasslands. We've done all of this. I think we've done all around 13, other than this little segment here. I'm pretty certain we've done all around 9. So once we're done with this part, we will skip on up. And we'll aim to complete that. We probably won't be doing that today. We might make a start, but we're not going to be sticking with it. Let's jump in the truck and chase this guy down. 810,000 litres of potatoes. This is all for one contract. It's not 2 contracts being combined. It's going to be really interesting to see just how many potatoes I have left over once we hand this contract in. He should be coming to a halt momentarily. Come on, you know you want to. There we go. Full grain tank. And the other one should be screaming all the way at the other end of the field, of course. And he'll be coming to a halt probably before I'm done emptying this one. Just to prove me wrong. There he is, full grain tank. And he is way over there, well over the crest. Where are you hiding? There he is, just coming into view right up the top of the screen. So we'll push the limits of recording just a little bit more because I do there are 2 segments in here that are going to be run at accelerated speed, and that will condense the time of this particular episode down. And I think I've got enough time to do one more sped up session before we get very, very close to the hour mark, which, as my returning viewers know, I don't like to go past the hour mark because I don't want to bore you all to tears. For too long anyway. So we will just get this guy back up on the hill on the other side of the field, because this one will fill first, and then I will return us back to the swather where we will carry on grass cutting, and we'll do an accelerated segment which will end with field number 6 being completed seeding. And that is absolutely where we will call the episode. So keep an eye on the percentage markers at the top of the screen for the active contracts. We're looking at field number 6. When that hits 100%, we'll be coming back to normal speed, and we'll wrap this up and see where we are. We'll probably end up emptying the potatoes a couple of times in that duration, and hopefully we'll make a significant progress here. So once again, I hope it will probably be the last time with this episode. Enjoy watching me cut the grass, and we'll speak again when the Steiger has completed the contract. then start the engine. It'll be a good start. Let's set up for corn. Move this guy down to field 15. So field 6 has been completed for seeding. We now have fertilization for field 6. I wish I actually had a tractor that could do the job. I suppose we could commit one of the McCormicks to it. It'd save me a bit of time. But we are pretty much done for this episode. Not the day, of course, because it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. We've got a lot more work to do. 57% complete through field 5's harvesting. This one won't take a massive amount of time, but that will be for the next episode. So whilst I put this one in position, I will say thank you all very much for joining me. Really hope you enjoyed watching me play. Throw us a comment if you feel like it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Other than that, have yourself a fantastic day, and I will see you all in the next one.